Okay, so you might be asking, well, what's so impressive about this geocache? Well, so obviously coming here in the winter has its benefits, but it also has its drawbacks because here it is. We're in the 1% though. That goes from north to south in a single day. That's epic. Check this out, guys. Look at this sick view.
Are you ready?
Yo, YouTube, what's up? It's Triple P. How you guys doing? I'm right out here at Eagle Marsh in Fort Wayne, Indiana, looking for the cache of the week. Let's go see if we can track it down. It's about 0.7 miles. Here we go. Okay, everybody. Here's what we've got. We've got the cache of the week here at Eagle Marsh, and it is a hike, but if you look around, everything's frozen because it got pretty cold last night, which is great because this cache is in a swamp. And if you're gonna do a swamp cache, you're gonna wanna do it in the winter because the ground, most likely, depending on where you're at, is gonna be frozen in February, that's what it is. It is a bit of a hike, but it'll be worth it. And this is a doozy. This is a big one. It's got some very impressive statistics, and I'm ready to find it. Okay, so you might be asking, well, what's so impressive about this geocache? Well, first of all, it has a 1 difficulty, 4.5 rating, which that in itself is really neat. We found at least one other 4.5 on the channel when I scaled a waterfall in Pennsylvania. The other cool thing about this is it's lonely. Hasn't been found since November of 2020. So that would be 4 years, but we're gonna find it today. So it's gonna be a little over 3 years once we find it. And then what's even better about that is it's an ammo box. Yes. So it ticks all the boxes, literally. Lonely, check. Ammo can, check. Big hike, check. Great rating, check. This place is amazing. What? Check this out. Yo, we were just on the trail here and this body of water just showed up out of nowhere. This is sick. Oh man, here's the trail. Looks like we've got our work cut out for us. Okay, I'm pumped. As long as there's no water crossings, like, you know, this water over here, we'll be okay. You know, if it's something small, we can walk around it. Oh man, we hit a humongous roadblock on our hike, but I went through the water anyways. My feet did get a tiny bit wet, but now we're up on this like plateau or ledge or whatever, and we're gonna have to go the long way around to then make the final bushwhack to get the geocache. I'll put a map up so you can see what I'm gonna have to do. This is gorgeous. This is absolutely gorgeous. Okay. So obviously coming here in the winter has its benefits, but it also has its drawbacks because you're gonna be running across spots like where I was at, and I was just walking on very thin ice. It wasn't enough to like sink me or anything like that, but it was enough to just kind of deter you a little bit by saying, hey, your feet could get wet. And when you're in cold conditions like this, when your body core temperature drops below like 95, I believe, degrees Fahrenheit, that's when hypothermia sets in. So any extremities, obviously it's important to keep them warm. So that's the downfall. The hike might be easier, it might be less buggy. You know, there might be ice for you to crawl over, but there's also dangers and pitfalls that you gotta be ready for. Also, unfortunately, the path straight across just wasn't an option. There's no way. So I have to take the long route around. Okay, so we're on this trail here. We're off the little overlook trail that we were on earlier, and now we're on this trail and we're hiking towards the waypoint where this guy hopped off his bike and bushwhacked the rest of the distance straight to the geocache. We have not hit the bushwhack point yet, but if we stay on this trail, we definitely will, because this runs right into where we're gonna go. This is beautiful. This is stunning. So we're now on the opposite side of that water from where we were originally. And this trail here that I'm on, that I'm making my way through, is gonna get me to the edge of the woods, and then from there it's up to me to navigate the rest. I could see why a guy put the bike attribute on this cache, because like a bike out here would it would definitely help you and speed things up. I'm not out here for the bike attribute, but I'm just letting you know that a bike could be helpful. Maybe not in the winter though, because this stuff will be a pain in the neck to try and bike through. Okay, so we've officially entered the off-trail portion of the hike. As you can see, I'm starting to generate more body heat because my glasses are now fogging up, which means I'm overheating, which is a good sign. We're going to continue down this direction and just kind of follow the path of least resistance. I'm going to take breadcrumbs on my phone, that way I know how to get back. I'll see you guys at ground zero. Here we go. All right, this is our 279 foot check-in. We're almost there. We just got to continue going this way for just a little bit, and then we should be arriving at the ammo box any minute. Honestly, this part of the hike has been pretty easy. Everything's basically deadened down because it's the winter, and there hasn't been a lot of like water channels for you to navigate other than at the very beginning. So we've got a big tree right there. This is ground zero. Big tree there. Then we got this giant like twin trunk tree here, and then you kind of got some smaller logs on the end. Okay, let's scavenger around and see if we can find it in one of these trees. Oh man, this took some serious off-camera searching. I'm not gonna lie, I did a lot of this off-camera searching. There's just too much ground to cover, you know, I just couldn't put it all in there. But basically, it's at the base of this big tree. I was digging around and I saw the box on the ground and I tapped it and I heard something hollow, and this is it right here. Now we gotta just dig it up. Where's that ammo box? Gimme, 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 gimme. Yes. Roar. Boom. The mega box. Oh, I was getting worried that it was missing, but it's not missing. Hurrah! Let's take a look at what we got. We got a log sheet, which that looks good. We'll sign that. And then you got some bug spray if you're here in the summer months. Strap, and that's really about it. Dude, this one was over 3 years lonely, guys. We are the champions. All right, guys, this is a really awesome body of water right back here is right where we're gonna wrap up this cache of the week. If you're not a Geocaching with Triple P subscriber, I hope you'll consider subscribing so you can help me reach my sub goal of 310 subs. It feels so good to say that. I'll see you guys out on the trail. Have a good one.